happy birthday. And good morning to you, Danswa of GH1 TV. I hope you are doing great this morning. God bless you abundantly. Look for me small. Hema. We are super. Good morning once again. And I know pay baby didn't come on. At the fire be a friend no a Cerebral Palsy. Nidino emudu nim yareko mi de minim ntiene era Yvonne erama osai oye pediatric physiotherapist pediatric society of Ghana ekuo no woka ho bi to no ne nya na no pe ya ebedi nkoma afa cerebral palsy ho enkwada ho ne wo ti yareko no wo be kire yen nansa na no me de aseda bejina mwana mu Edi asida ama Amen Scientific Herbal and Alternative Medical Hospital. Ye domasi anopei. Ye bakosa domasi science woman and the trace kato was a segment yi. Fe dwada ekopim fiade bia no. Ye mpo obi a wabin awapomden ho nsemu. No metena ha na sima bi du na dunum no. Wo fa nkire ya pomden ho semsem. Enti se woda na odi asida ama Amen wo sori a empa bi ababu bia no. Kai Dr. Sheikh Ami Bunsu oni na pamfo se de omo ye no ala ene enyankopon nkoso enhyira won da na Amy wo hospitals ahodo bibire ogana ha yarwa ho bia ni wade kwa wo mutumi ensa se yare no ache se den se wakwan a enkro ko Amy Scientific Herbal and Alternative Medical Hospital na ombehwe ama ho ato ifidi edi adwuma ye be testiw ahwe ni pedio utiri you kwese test ko betumi atese obo wira ye twede ato okra no okona ese test a ye betumi ateste ni ahwe se yare na ifa na hye pepeso aduro no bogina sonso ade anu bran anyakopon de adom ye no ani haba mai ene abefo kwan ne yaka ne miansa na bom ye de kan wo a Allah shafi ho beto sanse nyakopon wonne yare safo enti emi nkrabata no doso mini bebi awo enti me de bekoso aka se twa mo number fato se number bi wo ho a ade se Quran e se twere kronkron ehu hia pa bibia sa na Amy Scientific for number tie enti me bebobo na wa twede ato na so ho dodo wo a bibia wo no frɛ a wo kasa se na me wo a o me kyerɛ nkrabata ben wo na akokɔhwɛ ho yare number si na edidi so no eye 020 722 9505 020 722 9505 and after 0244 227 192 0244 227 192 if in krakra no 0245 275 254 0245 275 254 me wo fa se ba kwa mini ho agrefo ni Yvonne e friend Yvonne ten crying o teacher ni Nti Yvonne baby will be a good morning. My sister be na chiba ba no. Me ni ho agro kra. Yvonne wo frɛ me acho. Nti benya dada Yvonne wa ha. I'm in the building command pay. Yvonne good morning. Na ti say. Adomara kwa. Ewrama osei Yvonne. Na menya no fi ha. Cerebral palsy. There.
Okay, so you can't cerebral palsy but for Rebecca say a umbrella term a term can say be I describe it Arabia a see say a touch say abofana ye be wono no say ni brain ho touch makakra bit me aba say e bra owo maame ni yefuna ana say brain na ye be wono no ana say the first few years of akolani life no obetimi anya na eba san so a etimi affect akola no ne senior keka ne ho fa obi beka se boni beka se ne movement ne balance ne coordination na nse no na efre no cerebral palsy
na yemi se eguma horo bebre
ye was so types bebre eguma horo bebre obia ne de obia akole bia ne type obetimi de aba obia je yesronko your type bia friend is spastic cerebral palsy no more reading mu ye den pa your type bia friend
and what TV no so no where they were here
we no be spastic type ni bi yes and so ataxic one so mono also abafane nante and the balance no enye correct yes and so another type your friend no athetoid internal no omo tan ya big uncontrolled movements inti usually no omo ye involuntary me no ye ka say movement omo ntimi control with omo ankasa omo agin and
then okosi kura na okosi and say adwene betumi akasa say because so no na no na ba
before obe muscles ne man ho kwan obetumi control the movements nsin your person ye no and ye another type be a friend mixed one nti in kolani bi ho mutimi nya one or two or more of the types na ya bobo ne dida
nti say ade ba ko no bia blue palsy and when yellow palsy no when blue and yellow na cabo
into timinya spastic type ninya ataxic and timinya spastic ne athetoid into ni nyina timi ebum say onkola ne bia sana esi
na ade na deba me wo kan no ahwefo hwe TV no so kakra san say enkwasa nkwada no ana mpampini etaka say wo mo ye we de mesrɛ me kan pa wo ye jimi wo ye tok I say otumi kasa yi na ne nsa no ha sana yeta esusu san kwada no otumi kasa yi otumi nyina ho wo hwa abema yi a wo yeto so kasa na so bi otumi kasa na so ya action na so otumi then this how we ba
Rebecca say it's still a mystery until now. Researchers in shading who are deporting edeba and in na ye and ano edru nti say nim adeporting edeba enka ye be hu ye benya edru ama no asia no kwan but because we don't know the cause nti no ema treatment no so ayedin sinya wo kan no so no I just want to add my voice say ebi mo so frɛ mmofra no sebi insuba bosomba so no ne more common terminology say attach say they describing colon which is very very wrong yeah
na ebere be na obehu sa kwada nya ya wo no to ngen na obehu ana say tam be na wo fo no behu say me bai anya sa ya de bi
sinya me di kan no yare na timi si abra akola no wo maame ni yefu no
oh okay
during birth no abra ye wo akola no aba no and first few years of akola in life until depend you obi an in this stage it say nkola no ma ye de wo mo immediately no ye wo ne to ho na otimi hu from there physiotherapists no any doctors no team no nya work it together na ye physical assessment and neurological assessment ni hu say ye wakola fofobia nyeme bi wo ha ya ye hwe say akola ne timi ye na eno no ya take ni hu say bia akola ne ho ye complete perfect no problem nti bi wo ha enkola ne sa no mo show in time no ye assessment no na say hu say bibi touch ma from that point on ye betimi a suspect and then when fika kan no nyi no do certain stage bia e be very obvious that is when ye betimi aka say akola no enya cerebral palsy na say yare fofobia na aye no. And see from that time on, from the time I say akola kopem time ebo na obenyi to first 5 years of akola life nya during that frame no it me assess ehwe say akola nyi bia na onya bi
mo behwe ni dompe na mo de aka na say behwe den na mo behwe
yeah was special test physical assessment it say akola ne beto ho a yen physiotherapist no nyi hia ne say behwe senior akola no osu ni su ete na no dente senior o moving insane otutu ne nan no ebu ha nkola ne bo ha movement no ahoden sheda nim papa emu ye weak and those things esan so far akola ne expect say o was so timi okra ne komu to certain extent akola ne timi ye na o drop ne kon a sanya ma ne nyina na ye hwe ne yedi hu say ebia na bibi sheda nkoso yi na during awoni munsu no say issues become eba esia to say ye wo akola na we nsu immediately na we say ye born na so we so na say man oxygen those things in ema was suspicion say and she bibi say be those are all the things I hwehwe when we are assessing the child
Eniema bɛn ɛna saa cerebral palsy ɛdeba nneɛma bɛn saa na ɛdeba akwadaa no so.
Senior meka no yen hye nim ade pote a e cause cerebral palsy no. Nya yenim yenyeme bi a se yehu a ye suspect and as it puts the child at risk of getting cerebral palsy. Inti example, one of the things neonatal jaundice. See e kase wo akola na e kase benya jaundice. Obetimi anya nkola mienu a omo mienu nya jaundice. Baba ko benya CP ba ko nya CP. Obetimi nya nkola mienu a another thing ye hwe seizures. Akola nkola mienu a omo benya seizures. Baba ko benya CP ba ko nya. So yen shida nim entimi nfa yen sa ensi so say ebi a jaundice nkoa na cause CP, but then say abofrebi or jaundice you suspect say it will put the child at risk of getting CP. Inte no sign we put things in place to make sure at least
yeah share way as ebi owo for no so ma bi obetumi ada na di ebi abra na onyemo no during pregnancy no the bibi oho a lifestyle bi oho a oba no na so opinfo no betumi aye betumi ama wanya saa yare ewi akoda ndanya bi.
Senior maker essentially see we go back to essentially see the same thing. Say you should end my deporting a course. And as much as possible you encourage you say so wonyima obebo wo ho bai obeko antenatal. Sometimes nyima ne bi wo ha yet me pick up in time. Some of the things say hu say no in science akoni nim nti omutimi test say bilirubin levels was sure na kola na obe won bilirubin levels was sure yetimi hu na yetimi aka no na ma enkola nya jaundice no. And another one is say so many were just gestational diabetes. Onya diabetes during pregnancy na. It may affecting colano. And then there are things like so that you encourage research prove say ye fa comfort ya edigugu ye dem ne in bathrooms ne we. So open for a bank comfort do during that time on him na the banitiminya jaundice.
Okay.
And akolaninya jaundice so nitianye yo betiminya cerebral palsy. All those things no education inya ye can some research ni be so say mothers no onyema ben cat feces or cryogenine won't bend those things no, because all chemicals ni be wo it may affect wo bana onyi no. Nti yenti me interest adeporting we na maame na ya it me affect akola no na say maame no onyim na ye say a ba ne benya CP. Nti we just encourage you say as much as possible no obehwe ho so yi na nye wo say wo ye bia antenatal obeko enjoy wo say wo fa o test wo say wo ye ni nyina wo be di support na akosi ewie
pampa ani Yvonne ewurama osei or a pediatric physiotherapist.
Yeah.
It is a quite a baby side and I am what I am. Funny so when you know, Mumma, moye physio for no, I didn't put in a moya de buano.
Ye no ye interest, say, ye be ma akola ne muscles no a hoarding. Senior make kind affect senior okay can home the movement. It is senior me no tea hair make her say I met to me in Sakosho, me I met sorry and answer corner. In Colani be higher or modern. In see ye physiotherapist no, ye my and say ye bois Emma hoarding maybe we lose your muscles no more a hoarding sans so bad. Ye bois me chair more senior ye be omobeti me. Aye nyema bi ti say obe sorry gina ho nkola ne bi wo hormone timi ntina ase ontimi sorry gina ho otimi nante ontimi moving in sasing your pair ontimi fa eduane nkona no nti physio no ye dwuma ne say ye bebo ama muscles na ho den na akola ne enya na atochima wo muscles ne joint ne mu ye be bo ama sa ho den ne etimi aba akola ne betimi akeka na ho as much as possible and to be functional like that's more like it.
Na ebanisa akwa wo mo te so mutumi ko school.
Actually, yes. Omutimiko research prove it again. Say, in Kolani baby, say nyemani people who are any CP by intellectual disability. But then you were in Kolani baby, do know almost thrive very well in a very good environment academically. Inti personally, my experience in Kolani, who students baby, I mean, my age ma, na my age more. I got a chance to work in an inclusive school. A hono na you in Kola or disabilities. Omoni mainstream students na ebena in Kolani be wo ha more cerebral palsy almost thrive so beautifully in school. ebi wo ha na purely academic things, but then they have vocational things and ojuma omo ye very talented in certain things. So education is very, very important. It's a big here senka. Yebeboa ama most schools will be accessible to these children. Sana omenya emano muhiana ombenya at their school nyina.
Can you manage this cerebral palsy? Is it manageable?
Yes, actually that's what we do. Inti senior meka any course. So we ye ni deba inti ye ni anwedru. Inti because of that what we actually do is manage it. We manage the condition. Inti eno na ye say akola inkolani bi wo ha as omo nyin omo be here working aids omo be here bibia be bo omo ne omo nante no because omo nante ne perfect ebi mbetimi nya ebi mbe here special chairs, wheelchairs, ebi mbe use walking stick, crutches na dey. So it's generally eno na management. And then the management is not just physiotherapy no be here. Ye fe be multidisciplinary team. Health workers bebre team na aba together in kolano omonya omo drew pempenso aye person mo drew ebi occupational therapy ebi speech and language therapy because sometimes affects omo speech nti ebi mo ntimi nkasa ye and they can communicate verbally nti eno no san wo be here speech and language therapists ebi mo so be here dietitians, nutritionists, a holistic management.
The treatment what be the power and I said the management take time and resources power.
It does. And the management is a very slow and can be very frustrating process because a neurological affected brain intesana recovery is very slow and it involves a lot. Services here maybe boy nyina enye ninya na free. Ubenya certain areas right now nyame adom occupational therapy, speaking language therapy, physiotherapy also but until you will find us in most public hospitals. And then I think insurance to me cover a number of these services but afterwards no in Kolani here services we on the long term. Into long term, no, the process is very long, very tiring, very frustrating for the caregivers and all of that. Into yes, like you said, no, you be here sika bebre near their manage because senior maker you be here in Konya. You will need to adopt and I adjust in maybe regular things be and Kolani be use to boa or more function like they can. Into yes, it involves a lot of money.
Now, Obi say ABA, Mercy Bakwadi so attempt to abort the baby is one of the factors that leads to CP. Well,
like I said, no, cerebral palsy is when there's a brain damage during or in the process of birth or the first few years of the baby. I don't know of any researcher proving a supportive factor attempted or a failed abortion, it may cause cerebral palsy. It may cause other disabilities or other birth defects. But for CP, I can't really say because me who evidence be a supportive.
Yeah, Osanki de Sejakwabna, do you know that some people cannot manage cerebral palsy in children, so they kill them in the name of rituals? And I say, so banning us for
unfortunately, so sad. Very unfortunately.
But we are say it is most caused by jaundice. Instead of parents taking their children to hospital, they give them glucose, which is not able to treat jaundice and then lead to cerebral palsy in children. It's a hard juniper.
And then see who here with this education we are doing as much as possible. A lot of public education. Na inkofo so to me bisa say, oh na say yare ase aye foforo na enta ho bebre sa na adena suddenly your model also. But they've always been there. They just like Papa ne kan na in the past no na people would inkofo be target in kolane say in sioba owoba edroba o ma mebo ne boni bi oye ntine ama na kola otisa. So they leave them in the forest to fend for themselves and these children die. But now no education na ye no now a lot of people in Kofo Bebe, Jatum, TSS, it's not any of these superstitious things that are attached to it. A woman and semi, and then now people are gradually beginning to come out. Ghana for also encouraging Kofo no omombo and omon support the families na ya omomba was atibianim. Yeah, and I didn't say very finish to say Sankole omunyi mpinifo until they will need support, they will need help. Omunya very good education. Omobe here so omobe benyinye ejuma for should be able to open their arms to them and give them jobs because they all grow and become adults and responsible people too.
Obi say everybody exercise now walk no. Or say what time do they start the exercise in the morning?
Early intervention is always key. Until every time no, yenye who say akola no was atibie immediately na you start therapy no intervention no. And then you shouldn't need specific time in the day is allocated for exercises. But one only mobile in Kolani Boha, one of the conditions that comes with CP, sleep disorders. They struggle to sleep. It's a bit throughout the night. No, one night. It's an apana fe no better. It's an apana of afe better now. Person will exercise. It may not work. You may not get a Kolana so baby brain. It's one only mobile. One how or be responded to whatever thing we do. And even if they come to us physiotherapists, and usually our sessions is in the mornings. So mobile we try as much as possible, but at the end of the day, no be ofie a bit now also. So when I wouldn't makola time I observe akola time or you most active. You can decide to do the exercises during those times.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Dr. Abedi Kwada so say, please ask Madam Erama for me. What types of equipment aids might a person with CP use to get around or to communicate with others? And what is mixed type CP? Right.
Yeah, into equipment and American, it depends on the level. For some of the children, ebiana wentimi ni severity ni wentimi ananteda nti they'll be wheelchair bound nti almost sano you be encourage obe here wheelchair or they have special chairs. Wheelchairs, and they say, "We more hold baby. You manipulating no manually. Your remote control ones that can get them easy. So, nya family ni beti me afford it, and I say nya the society can help provide for them. That is what they use. They can also use crutches, forearm crutches, elbow crutches. Ebe use Zimmer frames, and I say if baby posterior walker. And no, I say. Frame na ya mpenifonde de nansi no be no ye twifiechi kolani bi so that type is what they use. And then well it's specific to every child. In term kolani bi they become with comorbidity, like extra problems along the way, because maybe omenya intervention in term into complications are setting in, so then we have to improvise and bring in other things. So that is specific to every child, but then generally, you know, these are some of the devices they will require to move around. Yeah.
Now, some mixed type CP no so
and then I make kind say me the kind boss say you were four main types. Mixed type near the fourth type. You were spastic type, and I may say no the muscles near really tight. So into whom color no my barrier which a picture back you were ataxic and no when they move around you can see obviously send a balance in your cry or yes also cry or bebo from omovia and you were the athetoid na make us and on they make big involuntary movement. They don't have control of their muscles and the movement that they make. Into akola no boss so ma mechi ka boss no watching mu why sudden movements be and no three main types. Now the mixed is when they have two or more of the three.
Okay. A bit you about say omo ya twins omo no nyina betumi anya.
Possible.
A bit you about so bi na chire ba betumi anya.
Possible.
Wow.
Possible. Me who I've worked with a family, the first two children in cerebral palsy, but obiane type are different. Neodi kind affected the 9 pep, and neodi the chin affected the whole body. It's very possible. Like I said, no, you need cause no. So it's just those are warm same maybe. Your families maybe are obewo be 5 maybe ba kope in obedem obeye CP. Ono ko be na middle child and a husband and a first born. So it's not really that pattern is not there yet. So
Hereditary.
No.
And yet,
Evidence
I am
improving.
Nana be na woman and ye being tino. It did swam and an account one soon ye be. It is a
Well, so far, me who research be a connected cerebral palsy to any genetic or hereditary, linkage be a for now it's still a green area that we are still studying and researching it. It will come up later, but for now, you shouldn't who say a hereditary. There are lots of families. Baby, omunya omomaninya ekosati bi anymore. Omoba mo say asaje ye hu bi da ebusiem enfe bi so that is when that insuba boni bia wakoye attacks no start because omu hu bi da we busia anymore. So we can't, there is no linkage or personally me who research we are connected the two together until we can't say that say hereditary.
Obia or share sabri ya ebia neba wanya bi afutu be na de be ma no immediate family any society wo mu and na obi bi o hwe sabire no eye time consuming adwuma pa minimum ni pa bi a na matu e wo bi na I can tell you say enye easy,
It's not
enye easy kra e ma sa oni no ma me no sanka me so oni be discuss pa anka me ma no kra bai na kwa be kire o kon fa so a otumi di manage ni ma no enye adwuma keto akra ne baba kono ne ni so hye wo ye gidi wo ye say o say the movement nye nso pese o ye bibi sese niema say that otumi twi ni mu sa kind of you know nti obi o hwe sa bire no afutu be na de be ma no
efutu be de magana for nyina ne say sinya yedi kaya kan ye hu say yare no one enye nsio yare enye no me enye obi boni a waye nti no nya ho nsonso aso anase bibi two very very demanding and very frustrating for the caregivers no, especially families no enye easy mo dodo na was say omuja yo mejuma omoye no montana se nhwe nkola no full time because omunya mmo bia wo society no mo odinkola ebi muso dinkola ni sie because ye ba abonten kra sinya nkofo de hwen omobe kasa ebuwa bonfia and all those things as much as possible no society no and Ghana for nyina ye encourage say ye be masa for no support ye be encourage nkwanhye sembia na wo de aman emmo ebi no mo hia na wo hwe na obetimi abo mo na wo te say obetimi support in feeding obetimi support your friend is saying assessing devices now in colony behind and most importantly nanka abind to me boa put measures in place specifically to assist these children ebeboa because in your kind in colony omuni mpanyifo nkofo dodo na beka say in call so mudio mubewu no on the other hand no, the children are able to live very old ages and ripe ages. They live even healthier lives than you and I might live. Inti ebeboa senka government mean this policies in ya put all these policies in place. Education, access to education, and social amenities near disability friendly. So that each and all of them will thrive in the society. Obia mbu obia abonfia. What I say, as much as possible, no. Ye supportive, ye mboa, ye encourage. Uni asempape bia na encourage sembia can encourage. Just leave them be.
They are lovely people.
Yeah.
Say we share bi da, and now beka say ebia. Omo ha dwene. Me ameti hey. E bra na mo chebiduma say there was one man be a friend of Yaw Jonas. No ye bia. Onyini no anyi ncheme no pema sempa enti okoto tai catapult yi oto 2 no abre me 1 na wo say na wo monante no eye bibisei enti no anoma na ye kokoto no wo wire mu no bra no be nante bi no anoma na etuko enti ebe chia ne asen aba na otumu se owo tema e de madi papa enti mi obi a mi ni omo ha grokora man kana meboa. He has been my friend. So, we could do no so. Minuya, to me, hagi me say ya. To say, more dot anything. Na ibi aye na yenti o masinti. Inti Rama no peme da wase pa. So nyabre e baye. Yvonne Rama o say, pediatric physiotherapist. Na ene yedi nkomo for ye cerebral palsy ho. Na edi ba kokora ma fotade from kokora no I think say is it temlele bisa temlele something like that. They are lovely people, I'm telling you. Omo odo papa me man kana me boa me see me experience bi. May ya Jonas may he rest in perfect peace.
Amen.
Na man kana me boa. He was my friend. Me kwa me kohwehwe no. Esan say what you say sankanye yare no a like he would have been a wonderful person pa. Ntina eno no ti ye behwe na ya to aso disase mu honkomo pa. Na uhu bia anya bosomba anya nsuoba na mom no e bibi na mana kokobasa ha se na adwo ebo agi ta ka se mi miti sun miti na anya se so e de wo me ha enti anope irasida e ma Yvonne Ewrama osei na fie da sida piece nso ama Aiming Scientific Herbal and Alternative Medical Hospital say segment yi wo mo afa ho ka hye no so wo mo ya free health screening abre no nti ko ho na wo mo hwe wo nipadua no mu nhwe se yare bi obabi antentem the earlier the better no ma hwe no ma so anu ama ansa na egina edu akiri se bia wan kontempo ene be nya edu akiri o fi a ko Aiming na wo di fidie abehwe nipadua no mu ho bebi a yare na eduro ene bebi a hye na wo de eduro beka no se medical ka no enya kopon yi ho na yaresafo enti nubra ne haba mai en aba fo kwan ka bo mu a ma hyere o boto amana aburo so enti fa mi fo number na no mu din komo e wo 0207229505 0207229505 and afa 0244227192 0244227192 na ne krakra ne 0245275254 0245275254 womo ena efa we hu eka ye betwa ye hu tie wakoto nkrase ye ba e bedi omanga na enkomo ene ensema badwendweno Radio Gold Miss Radio Gold okay Radio Gold and XYZ Radio Gold na ye station na amafo ka ho asem pa ene other radio stations we see am amnesty by condition terms of condition applied e dey see NTS akokobasa ye bedi ho enkomo and afi LGBTQ and matters are rising. Chairman Sabosu said we will do the needful. Nti ye twen needful be na so mbeye ye behwe na yaka wasem na afi where Dr. Kwabradufo nso esi wo sheki edi samo yokunuma enya sem kuma kranti sasem ne ba ye bedi hu komo na ye ka radio stations asem na mamika those days. Now there was this lady at Atlantis Radio, Sylvia Dako, Sylvie D. What is she now? Baby will be a Sylvia Dako. Good morning. So she was also mini baby a walk. And I feel Naomi Carr. No, no, so Atlantis Radio. Or no, so mini baby a walk. George was a DJ at Atlantis Radio. Where are those people? Charlie, be who much I'm Temonka. I feel George Kojo Ama, formerly of GBC, Music for You fame. George Kojo Ama. Paddy, what you do? Long time no see, no hear. Make I hear from you, Mommy and Chamu Yaba, you be doing come here, come see.